Hello everyone, welcome to this review about the Volvo XC60, which is a really good model, a very nice SUV, not that big, not that really compact, really versatile for the city, and also powerful. Here we have the model B5, which is a mild hybrid with 250 horsepower and 360 newton meter of torque. Sorry about that. What's the difference between mild hybrid and plug-in hybrid is in this car you are not able to recharge it. It's just a little electric motor which can help give a boost during the acceleration, or happen to have a smooth start and stop option. And it's a petrol engine, so it has 20-inch tire, which really nice and beautiful rims when they are clean, of course. Here the car is really dirty because we didn't get the time to clean it, as we just come back from a journey and it is the 25th December, so everything is closed. This is the capture and all the sensor for the line assist, and cruise control. We had an only one issue with this. It's during our journey in Finland, the capture and the sensor were completely frozen. He couldn't see anything, and the car thought he has to activate the emergency brake. So I can tell you that the emergency brake totally worked. On the Volvo, this is the medium SUV. It means that you have the three SUV in Volvo: the XC90, 60, this one, and the 40. The 90 is the bigger one, the 40 is the compact one, and I think this is the best middle that you can find because it's not that big. It's easy to use, easy to drive in the city. Really versatile. It's a good car for a long journey, for a long holiday, but it's also very useful for the city and stuff that you need to do. What I like here is the light, the rear light. Is that something I really like to Volvo? You have the same rear light on the model V, which is the brake one, or touring, I don't know how you want to call it. And here we have also the signature of Volvo, which is the Thor armor, which is very nice, I think. So that was what for the outside. Let's go more in detail for the inside. Before showing you the inside, let's show you the trunk. A big one. You can put easy 6 luggage, 2 big luggage, and 4 medium at least. The trunk is automatic, so with only the button it will close it itself. So in the back you have the place for 3 persons, and I think even the middle one can be comfortable. What I discovered just today, because we were only 2, the back seat can be warmed as well. This is something really nice on the car. And this is the front. I think the car is really well optioned. It has a lot of features, but I think due to it's a rental car, it has also a lot of missing feature. I will go to the driver's seat and talk more about the features. But as you can see, you have big places. I think I forgot to show one feature that the car does not have. It's the soft close, which is when the door can finish the closing itself. So sometimes you have just to do it harder. So here we are in the inside of the car. As you can see, I have turned the engine on. It's really silent, you cannot hear the engine that much, but you have the kilometer here and as well the rev counter. As I said before, it's a mild hybrid. It means that you cannot charge the car, but it charges itself when you brake all the time. Here you see the little battery. To be honest, during the journey I never see it empty. I always see it charging, but for why, for what, I don't even have any idea. But yeah, it's true that the acceleration is very powerful for a 250 horsepower. Here the steering wheel is a multifunctional steering wheels, but honestly there is some button that I don't really like and I don't even know why it's for. Here you have everything into Google, but you also have the interface of. Look about the steering wheels. Normally on the cockpit you have sometimes some bugs like that. Voila. Up. As you can see, normally there are some other view on the cockpit by this button, but when you click, nothing happens. Only the map disappear. It's like kind of focus mode, I don't know. But you don't have lot of option. Here you have the adaptive cruise control, which means you can decide the speed, what do you want the car to go on, and it will adapt regarding the traffic. It will automatically slow down and accelerate. You have also the line assist, which is really helpful but annoying too. And for the infotainment, it's everything based on Google. So with this button here, Google disactivates.
Lorsque votre trajet est terminé, vous pouvez activer ou désactiver et Google dans.
At least it works. Oh yeah, up. It has also warm steering wheels, warm seats, the heated, everything is automated. There is the gearbox, which is an automatic gearbox with 8 speed. You also have the P, the D, and you also have here a manual mode, which is not shown, but you can activate it. Normally I think Volvo wanted to all options be created in the infotainment, but because of European rules, some buttons has to be present, like the blinker, the warm wheel, windshield, and the back one. And here we have also the multimedia buttons. So that's all for me. Now maybe I can show you 2-3 things I like it and I really dislike about this car. The first thing I really like on this Volvo is the warm steering wheels, because when it's cold outside it's really pleasant to have the hands warmer. The thing I also like is the adaptive cruise controller, because it's really nice that you don't have to always put the brake and then activate it again. That's why it's very nice. But in my opinion, I think the acceleration can be better. I will show you just after the explanation. But when you have let's say you are on the highway in Germany, as you know, the Autobahn, there the kilometers are unlimited. You can drive as fast as you can, but let's be reasonable and do not drive like you are on a track, because there are all other drivers. But for example, that I show you here, I have set up the cruise control for 160 kilometers per hour. It goes down to 100, and then the acceleration was not smooth for a cruise control. It was really aggressive, and you can see now. The last thing I really like it's because the car, it's an all-wheel drive car, and it was really helpful on the snow. So I think the transmission is very well studied by the engineer of Volvo, because it's really useful. And also that I forgot to mention is that the car has no driving mode. It has only two mode, okay, which is the standard one and the off-road one. It means you can drive smooth, easy, relax, chilling on the car, but you can also drive fast, depending how fast do you want to go and how strong are you pushing on the gas pedal. So this is the three. So that was the three things. Now about three things I didn't like it that much. The first thing I didn't really like is this part of the steering wheel. Why you have here for the volume up, volume down, go forward, go back, but here you think it's the button for pause and play, but it's not for that. Let me show you. Here is the radio. I can go forward, I can go back, but I cannot push play. When you push the button on the steering wheel, that's what happens. So I think it's instinctively we will push this for play and pause button, but it's not for that. And for me, this button is completely useless. So you always have to push on the screen. That's not really well studied. The second thing I didn't like, I don't know if you can see it very well, but the logo of the line assist, I don't think it's because of the car, but I assume it's for all the cars that have this feature. The line assist, for me, it's a really poison thing, poison gift. Why? Because it's really helpful when you're driving. It's help you to stay online, but if you have to do a suddenly maneuver, suddenly move, if you have to do a suddenly move, the car will force you to stay on the line. For example, I was overtaken on a truck and I didn't get the time to put the blinker, because without putting the blinker the system will, the line assist will be active. So I was a little bit fighting, let's say, not that dramatic, but I was fighting for my life, overtaking a truck, and then the line assist didn't let me to go back on my lane. So didn't let me, it's a big word, but you know, it was, I had to do it a little bit, give more strength. And for me, for someone who don't know, who does not have the habit with this kind of option, it could be really dangerous, because it could crash or whatever. But you have to be aware that the line assist on this model cannot be deactivated. I tried, I searched, nothing to do. The last thing I dislike, I don't really like, but is the one that I like the much, is the infotainment. Why the infotainment? Because for people who has the habit to use a tablet from Android, you will know. But for example, happen too much time, I don't know, if I go an option like this, telephone, okay, how do I come back on the main screen? I click there, no, it's the ventilation part. I click there, now it's working. But okay, here I want to deactivate, go back somewhere else. You have here Apple CarPlay, which is not working without the USB. Okay, for a car in 2025, I think it's such a shame. Normally you should have the wireless Apple CarPlay, but you know, here you have a notification center. For what for? I don't know. You will maybe can have notification, message, watching YouTube, of course not, because you're driving. So I don't know why is this useful. You see, I'm trying to go on main screen always. It's taking time to search. Oh, you wanted to deactivate, to activate something, you don't know where it is. You see, I don't know. For me, I think too much screen is good for some people. Maybe I'm old, I don't know, but I prefer the button version. When you can click, you know where to search. Here, for example, just okay, let's do an example, clear example. I wanted to warm the car. I have the automatic one, which the car will do itself, but I can choose. Okay, but let's say I just want in front of me, and that's it. But you see, it's always push there, push that, come back. It's not coming back. But when you have the button, you don't have this such a problem. Maybe it's me, because it's the first time, to be honest, I drive this kind of car. I don't know if other people have this issue, but it's only mine. The last thing, which is a negative point for me, is the brightness of the screen. You can set setting up, but I didn't know how to do. I still don't know, because when you change the brightness of the infotainment, you're also changing the brightness of the cockpit. But for the cockpit, it's good. But when you drive in dark road, that here we have some light, so it's not a big issue. It will become too much light, which will you get a little bit tired, a little bit faster while you're driving. So I don't know if it is a possibility to turn it off completely during the drive. It will be better, because you have everything on the cockpit. So why does this need to be always on? I don't know. That's we're finished. We finished with the review. I don't have the correct equipment, so I cannot show you driving test, but I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learn a little bit more about this not a really little Volvo, but really nice Volvo, and let me know what you think, if you want, of course. And that's it. That's all from my side. I don't know what will the next car be. I'm not like I'm driving too much car. I only have 2 cars at home, so don't expect to have this kind of video often, but who knows, if I drive something new, I will do another presentation. I hope you liked, and I wish you a very nice evening. I don't know when this video will go out, so enjoy your evening, enjoy your day. Bye bye.